All right, today we're talking Thunderbolts. This is my spoiler-free review on the 2025 Marvel film, Thunderbolts. Going into this, I was nervous. I didn't have really high expectations for Captain America: Brave New World, and going into that film, I was skeptical, and I walked out of that film feeling more disappointment than anything. And that has been the common thread that I've noticed the past couple of years when I come out of a Marvel movie, is just disappointment. And I went into this film kind of feeling like I was going to walk out the same way. However, I'll get to that at the end. I want to talk about a few of the main characters from the Thunderbolts, talk about their performances, and then I will give my final thoughts at the end. Sebastian Stan as Bucky Barnes, he was fine. Sebastian Stan, I think, is a really good actor. Bucky was just kind of there. He didn't really have a whole lot to do, but it was still fun him being involved in the film. What little bit I feel like he contributed to the team. Ava Starr, who plays Ghost, she was good. I enjoyed her for what little bit she did too. I mean, she wasn't a real pivotal character, but it was still fun to see her again from the Ant-Man and Wasp film, which I thought was really good. The one that I thought was going to be the worst was almost my favorite. I will not even lie. Wyatt Russell as the U.S. agent. He was good in Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I didn't know how much he would actually bring to this movie. But his involvement, his performance, again, with what a little bit he was allowed to do, was good, was really, really good. Honestly, I want to see more of U.S. Agent with Wyatt Russell. I don't know if you recast U.S. Agent. I don't know how well I would feel about that, but Wyatt Russell did a fantastic job. David Harbour as the Red Guardian. He brought the humor to the film, although it didn't they didn't overdo it. He was the right amount of comic relief that I think the Marvel Universe needs to go towards going forward. I really enjoyed David Harbour as an actor, and his portrayal as the Red Guardian, my God, he is so funny. He is so fun to see on screen, and just a joy. It was so fun with this character. Florence Pugh, holy shit. Are we witnessing the rise of a superstar? Florence Pugh is amazing. You cannot take your eyes off of her when she's on screen. She is beautiful. She is funny. She is charming. She does great action work. And she was the highlight of this film. Her acting was phenomenal. I want more of Florence Pugh as Yelena throughout the entire Marvel Universe. I'm going to touch on the villain just a little bit, but I'm not going to give any kind of spoilers at all about him, but I really enjoy what Marvel did with this villain. It is something that I don't think we have seen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe ever, and I absolutely loved what they did. I want to see them go in different directions with their villains instead of the same old cookie cutter, hey, here's a villain, and by the end of the movie, you're like, who is the villain in this again? Why do I care about this villain? It's perfect. This villain was fantastic. So my final thoughts on Thunderbolts. Like I said, I was going into this, it didn't have a whole lot of high hopes. But when I walked out of the theater, Holy shit. I could not, my face hurt because I could not stop smiling. This is a damn good film. It's a damn good Marvel film. Finally. Themes of loss and depression and PTSD, the way they take those themes and incorporate them into every pivotal, pivotal. The way they incorporate it into various characters in this film is phenomenal. It's it's great to see them kind of taking things a little more seriously, but they still have the jokes. And there was not one time where these characters are trying to have a dramatic moment and then it's completely ruined by humor, which the MCU has been known to do throughout every single one of their films. And it gets annoying. I am so glad they toned the humor down. Not all the way. It's still there, but it's not every character has to be punchy. It's like I said, the Red Guardian is the main one of the humor, but they all kind of get a little bit here and there. But it was just very, very refreshing. The final battle is something I have never seen in a Marvel movie before. That was great. And just the feeling of, I felt like these characters, how they start off and they hate each other, which is, common. And then at the end, how they actually come together. It was great. It was a phenomenal time at the theater. And my God, I hope the MCU takes the formula of the Thunderbolts and just don't screw it up going forward. So, is the Thunderbolts worth watching? Oh, yeah. You will have a good time. And I hope we are, with Fantastic Four coming out here in the next few months, I hope the MCU is back on the rise, because honestly, it's been a painful journey since Endgame. We really haven't got a whole lot of good stuff since Endgame. And maybe they're back on their maybe they're back to form. We can only hope.